Missed the morning session today, not gonna lie, which is pretty fucking embarrassing. So we train at like 7 a.m. And later on in the day, and my alarm went off at 4:30 as usual, but I was like super tired, sore, sleep deprived, which is fine. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll do another block of sleep. I set an alarm for 6, and I've done that a bunch of times. That's still fine, right? But the way that I changed my alarm was just slightly different. I changed it by going onto the iPhone alarm thing, and I changed the sort of bedtime setting. Like it's hard to explain, but like basically I changed it in a way where it didn't count it for today, but for tomorrow. So then I wake up later on and it's 7:11 and we meet at 7. I was like, oh fuck. So I messaged James. He sent me a message being proper worried because I don't miss my sessions, right? If I've ever needed to like skip a session, I've messaged him, just to be respectful, right? And he's like, whoa, is everything all right? And I went, oh yeah, it is, bro. I'm just being a retard. I set my alarm wrong. Like, oh man, I missed the session. Like, what? And he's like, I was like, oh, thank God. I was just happy that you didn't turn into like a barley road sandwich. Like basically he thought that there was a chance that I crashed my bike and got killed or something. And it was embarrassing, bro. And I was thinking like, wait, should I go shoot off and just do a session? But then he had sessions straight afterwards. So we're here now at 1 p.m., which is a massive fucking L. And I still felt like I wanted to tell you though. Like I didn't want to like hide it away. It's easy for me to come to the camera and be like, oh yeah, guys, everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. I'm not my main YouTube channel isn't falling off, guys. Adonis School hasn't dropped from 2,000 members to 700. I don't want to be here just like lying and just like not showing you the real version of me, right? So it's a bit of an L, and you can comment L down in the comment section, because I'm not like that, bro. Anytime someone says some shit like I overslept, I didn't set my alarm properly, my alarm didn't wake me up. Anytime I hear someone say that, I'm just like, what a bitch, bro, what a fucking child, man. And it's happened to me, so yeah, big fucking L this morning, but it's okay. I had a plan this morning to change or experiment with a few things with my diet. So in the last few weeks, my diet has been like way more carb heavy. Like just basically, I just researched what like pro fighters are eating, and it's like very similar to bodybuilders. It's like fairly decent protein, very high fat, very high carbs, and like moderate to low fat. Which you might be surprised, because like fat is actually pretty healthy for you, but for athletes, you basically just want to have as many carbs as possible. And that's the complete opposite to my usual diet, which I've preached, where if you're in a season of work, like for example, if you're an entrepreneur or a student, it makes more sense to have way lower carbs, because you don't actually need carbs to kind of work. And if anything, carbs give a lot of people like brain fog and everything. So I've had like low carbs in my life for like the last like few years. Thank you. Whoa, big fucking ants, holy shit. Fuck me, there's an ant like that big there. It looks like a bull ant. Make sure that doesn't get on me, bro. Yeah, so I've had low carb diet for the last few years. It served me really well, it helped me with business. But now that I'm training more like a pro athlete, like I don't mean to like spit on my dick, but I'm kind of training like pretty fucking hard, and I'll be competing soon. And obviously, like, it's an L today. I missed the session. You can criticize me for that, of course. But, like, I'm training pretty fucking hard, right? And so it makes sense to change up the diet for that. But the one thing I wanted to experiment with today was OMAD, 1 meal a day. So basically, I'd train fasted, and then I would eat later on in the day. And I was even thinking, like, yeah, you know what? Like, I want to go back to, like, low carb again. I want to go back to, like, 1 meal a day again and carnivore, because I have had, like, more brain fog recently. I went on a date last night with a pretty nice girl, and I'm not gonna lie, like I felt like I was like a retard during it. Sometimes you're speaking to a girl and just feel like you just say some like stupid shit. You just like you stutter your words. You feel a bit autistic, and other times you feel like you're in the flow. And I really felt like I was in the autistic energy yesterday. I even told her the truth. I was like, listen, like, she seemed to like it, It was like, she seemed to like me enough. But like, I just said to her, like, casually, I was like, oh yeah, like I usually don't eat carbs. So today I feel like I've got like pretty massive brain fog like that. But yeah, so it wasn't nice. And then I ended up like fantasizing about the days where I don't eat carbs. And then, it's just really nice to have like a very still, clear, sharp brain. And that was the plan for today. But then as I was driving here, so I'm basically fasted right now, right? And it wasn't nice, bro. I was like feeling not great. I think because of the fact that I have been eating more recently, eating around the day, that I'm not in the habit of it. But I was driving over here and I was like, you know what? I think this little experiment, this decision that I just made in the last day was wrong because it was based on the assumption that I have two priorities, which is kickboxing and which is like my entrepreneurship things. And I was like, I don't really think that's like fair on yourself. I think you've got to just have one clear priority. Because for me, that's meant a lot in my life, is having like one clear priority during seasons, having like a very clear season for business, very clear season for bodybuilding. When I do that, I make really nice progress. But when I don't have a clear priority and I kind of want two things at the same time, like business and fitness, that's when I make like pretty shitty progress in both of them. Because what optimizes you for business is often what doesn't optimize you for bodybuilding, and the opposite way further, right? So for business, let's say for your studies, you'd be served more if you are on one meal a day, low carbs, just protein and fat, and you eat at like 6 p.m. after you've done studying for the entire morning. But if you're into fitness, like for example, I'm doing kickboxing, maybe you're into bodybuilding, weightlifting, it actually serves you to get protein around the clock. It serves you to eat carbs before the workout. And that's if it's your priority, right? So if fitness is the biggest thing in your life, it serves you to align your diet to it. So as I was driving here, I asked myself, like, be honest, stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting and saying that there's two priorities. What is the one priority? Because if it's the one priority, that means that the other thing has to be sacrificed for it. And I said, okay, what's the priority? Is it business, like entrepreneurship, influencer? Or is it kickboxing and fitness? And I started to think, okay, which one is it? Which one do you want it to be? And what came to mind was like, I had a few days ago, if you watch like every episode, right, of these videos, a few days ago I showed you my journal where I plotted out like the sort of months of my life and how good or bad I kind of like remember them to be. And one of the key insights, the biggest key insight, was that fitness perfectly correlates with a good life. Every time my life was up, it was because my fitness was up as well. Every time my life was down, it was because my fitness was down as well. That is not the same correlation as business. Like I've had times where my life has been up, but business, finances, and success has been quite low. And I've had times where business, finances, and success has been high, but my life has been down. So I was like, overall, my life is actually better when I focus more on fitness, like when that's the priority. Overall, like I actually enjoy life more. I'm happier. I have like less negative thoughts. So I was like, fuck it. Like what is the business for if not for like a good life? And if you've got something that's already given you a good life, why not prioritize that? Because also, and the nice thing is, like, of course, they kind of complement each other, right? It's not really one or the other, because business complements fitness because now I can afford a one-to-one coach. Fitness complements business because now I'm making content about it. And I was like, yeah, which life would you want to live? And I was like, you know what? If I got to dream my life right now, bro, if I became really fucking good at this, at kickboxing, at fighting, and imagine all these videos have just been posted, you see like day 300, day 400, and you're like, fuck me, Hamza really did that shit, right? I actually think that would give me the business success that I want anyway, because this content would be so inspiring. But also I have like the fitness growth that makes me feel awesome and fit and fast and deadly competitive and everything as well. So I started to think, like, I'm going to journal about it when I go home, so it's not finalized, but I was like, I actually think fitness might be the priority. And then as soon as I thought that, I started putting the pieces into place, and I was like, okay, well then what diet do you need for that? What schedule do you need for that? What work habits should you have? What kind of identity, what habits and timetable, all those things should be aligned to fitness first. And then you should just squeeze in the business kind of things when you can. And that's how I've been living already in the last few weeks anyway. But I kind of needed that refresher. Sometimes you need like a reminder of the purpose, the season, the priority. And I kind of needed that because I think I lost my way. Just like, not really lost my way. I was just contemplating like a new style of diet, which was more optimized to like, for work and for mental cognition than for athleticism. So when I was driving over here, when I was thinking about the diet, I was like, okay, well, what's the diet of the pro fighters, of the professionals? They're eating like 3K calories around the clock. They're eating tons of calories before they train. They're eating carbs. Very, very, very few athletes are on keto or carnivore. And it makes sense. It does make sense. Unfortunately, it makes sense. And I've wanted to like, straddle between the two lives, which is like the business side of things and the fitness side of things. And I was like, fuck it, if you just choose one, if I just choose fitness and I become really fucking good at this, it's gonna help me with business anyway. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be a retard like in business. I'm still gonna be pretty good at business, but it's just like it's not gonna be as good as it could be. But if, let's say, I do this fight and I win the fight and I get way more respect from my boys, that helps me in business anyway. That's going to mean that my advice when I'm like teaching the boys, like I've got that online school, when I'm a teacher in there and I'm helping the guys, it's like my advice is going to be better because I'm more credible now. I've just done something incredibly difficult, which is outside of the business itself. So you're like, oh shit, like Hamza's actually like, he's not just this guy who's posting content, he's actually really fucking doing something in his life, right? I'm like, yeah, fair enough. So I'll think about it more when I go home, but I do think that maybe fitness becomes the priority for me. Which, if I'm going to be honest about, I actually do think I'm pretty happy with that decision, because one of the thoughts I had, which was like a criticism of business when I was driving over here, was like, you know what? I've had those periods where business has been the priority of my life, and those are never the periods of my life which I deem as great. When business is the priority, because business is fun, don't get me wrong, helping my boys is fun, producing content is fun, it's awesome. But what comes, like, it's a very high cost, high demanding kind of profession. And I'm just not the kind of guy who really values like money that much. And even like the clout and stuff like that much, right? Especially not these days, since my needs have been met. So it just made me think, like, you know what, look, I've recently had times where business has been the priority and my life still wasn't like great. I didn't actually respect myself during those times. I didn't actually have much fun during those times. I had like just not a great lifestyle during those times. But when I'm in the fitness mode, I have more fun, more fulfillment, more self-respect. It's good. Thank you. Nice one. I have more fun, more fulfillment, more self-respect, all of those things. I'm like, yes, fuck it. Maybe that should be the priority then. So I'll eat this, train with James, and James said he's going to punish me because I missed today's session, which is fine. So we'll be doing some of the assault bike today. Sweet. See you later.
One, double, good. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 3, low. Yes. 1, double. 1, 2, 1. Good. 3 low, hit off. Good. Hit the 2. Yeah, 1. Good. Hit the 2, 3. Good. Hit the 2, 3 low. Good. Hit the double. Yeah. Jab over. Again. Good. Add a low kick. One more. Yeah. 1. Good. Catch, reload. 1, 2. 1. Good. Jab up 3. Jab up 3 low. Hit the 2. Hit the move. Good. Move. Jab. Good. Jab. Hit that angle. Jab. Yep. And then hit a 1, 2. Boom. Boom. Good. Not too much. Smaller. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Good. Sharper. Don't get loose on your arms. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yeah. Good. That's way more intimidating than like getting like loose and then being like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like boom.
Yeah, right.
1, angle. Yeah, bro. Good, breathe. Chuck that belly pad on. Start doing these knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight shot. 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. 1 low. 1 low. Good. 1. Double. 1, 2. 1. Oh, great shot. 4.
Went both of them at the same time, bro. I hit you from here. That's how 4 of them stacked up. Big pregnant lady, bro.
1, double, 1, 2,
Shut.
1.
Shut.
Yeah, jab. Double, 3 low.
Shut.
1, 2,
Shut.
1.
Shut.
Yeah. Good. Double. 2, 3 low. Move. Jab. Back. Left leg. Get up. Get it up. Get it up. 1. Good. Yeah, focus. 1.
Shut.
1.
Shut.
1, 2.
Shut.
1.
Shut.
Good. 1, 2, 3 low.
Back.
Good. 3 low.
Shut.
1. Double. Good. Moving. From the over. 1. Good. Stay relaxed. 1. Good. King stay stuck. 1. Double. Put the knee in. Yeah, nah. Breathe. 1. Double.
Shut.
1, 2.
Shut.
1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low.
Shut.
Good. 3 low.
Shut.
Wow. Yeah. 1.
Shut.
Double.
Shut.
Jab over.
Shut.
Yes. And again.
Back. Back.
Good. One more time.
Back.
Good power. Jab.
Back.
1, 2, 3.
Back.
And again.
Back.
One more time.
Back.
And again.
Back.
Yup.
Back.
Yup.
Back.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, that's a crazy, like, 2 months.
Yeah, right.
Like, ridiculous. Jab. Double.
Back. Back.
1, 2.
Shut.
1. 1, 2, 3.
Back.
And again.
Back.
Yup.
Shut.
Yup.
Shut.
Yup.
Shut.
Yes. Great lift hook. Drive that knee. Drive. Ooh, yes. 1. Double. Drive. Ooh, good. Back. Good. Hands tight. 1. Back. Good. 1, 2, 3.
Back.
5 more. Go numb. 4 more.
Back.
3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Whew. 1 low.
Shut.
1.
Shut.
Ooh, double.
Shut.
Good. Double. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3 low. Move. Hit the 2.
Back.
Move round. Good. Jab angle. 1, 2.
Back.
Nah, yeah, you see when you get like up and not like boom, 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 it gets like really slow and telegraphed, yeah? Jab, stay sharp, boom, boom. Nice bam, bam. Not like, yeah. Stay sharp.
Shut.
Move. Yeah, bro, that's it. Yep, fast.
Back. Back.
Yeah, that's it. One more.
Back. Back.
Good, I'm gonna put the pads on. Nah, step in.
Shut.
Too close.
Stop.
Nah, hit the spot.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
4,
Stop.
5,
Stop.
6,
Stop.
7,
Stop.
8,
Stop.
9.
Stop.
Nah.
Stop.
Nah.
Back.
Yeah, good. Right leg or nah?
Let's give it a try.
Start light.
That's all right.
Balance. Yeah, don't jump.
Actually, no. Feel it on the toe a little bit. Feel my. Yeah, I touched the toe a little bit last night. It's just killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 5 knees. Good times. Oh. Oh. Good. Nah. That was like a little bit like, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. Yes. Good. 4 more. Yes. 3 more. Not quite. 2 more. Good. Too close. You're almost like here when you start. Yeah. Not too far away, but not too close. Get there. Yeah, good. Not too far. Yeah, that's it. One more. Good. 10 kicks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Careful, middle. 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Nice. 1, 2. Good. Yeah, don't get soft on those punches. 1, double. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, low. 2, step in. Good. Yeah, get that flow. 1, 2, 3, low. 2, step in. Good. Jab. Jab. Put the knee in. Good. 1. Put the knee in. Yeah. And you're going.
Yeah.
You're going like that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So this front foot don't turn.
Yeah.
Yeah? So like this. Bang.
right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, boom. Straight forward. Momentum forward. Yes! Good. 1. Back, double. Back. Good. 1, 2, 3, low. 2, step in. Back. Good. 1. Good. Give me 5 more of those combos. Good. Keep your range on it. Yeah, don't get messy. Speed. Speed. Good. Yep. Time that last one. Speed. Good. This will get you just firing fast, you know. This is working on your speed. Let's go. Again, get that good. Get that kick good. Get that kick good. Yeah, that's it. One more. Come on. Good. Poker face. Poker face. Poker face. Give me 2 more. One more. Good. Good. Move around. Stay sharp. Jab. Double. Double. 1, 2, 3, low. Good. Move. Put the knee in. Good. 3 low. Catch, 3 low. Good. Put the knee in. Move. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. 2 step in. Good. Put the knee there. Nah. You're not tied. Jab. Jab low. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Nice and fast. Up. Faster. Come on. Yeah, nah. Poker face. L. Good. Yep. Come on. Yep. Yep. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 1. Double. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Move. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. 3 low. Good. That's some fucking power. 1. Double. 1, 2. 1, 2 step in. Again. Good. Find your feet. Good. Move. 3 low. Move. 3 low. Good. Again. Put the 2 step in. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1 up, 3 low. Good. Again. Push in. Move. Yep. Come on. Poker face. 1. Yep. Yep. Come on. AO. Yep. Let's go. Yes. Good man. Good man. Yep. 5 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1, 2, 3 low. 3 low. Step in. Good. One, double, good. 1, 2, 3, low. Come on, nah. Come on, ayo. Nah, fuck, come on. Breathe. One, double, 1, 3, low. Good, move, jab, up. Ooh, good, one, good, double, 1, 3, low. Good, up. Good, jab, good, jab up. Jab up. Good. One, double, 3 low. Good, move. 3 low. Good, 1, up. Good, 1, double. Good, 1, 3 low. 3 low. Up. Good. Good. If you can do this, you can fight, yeah? Keep up with this pace. 1, double, 3 low, 3 low, up. Yeah, bro, that's a fucking cannon, bro. 1, double, 1, 3 low, 3 low, 3 low, up. Woo. 1, double, put the knee in. Good, 3 low, back, jab, double, 1, 3 low, again, 3 low, yeah, up, 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 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus, jab, double, 1, 2, 3 low, 3 low, put the knee in. That's it. 1. Good. 1 up, 3. Good. Jab inside. Good. Jab inside. Don't fall forward. Don't fall forward. You're in my range. Bang, bang. Jab inside. Stay at range. Again. Good. Nah. Don't make it so obvious. Boom, boom. Let's go. Good. Don't lean. Don't be up. All upright. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Boom. 1, 2, 3 low. Come on, focus. Let's go. You gotta stay focused when you're tired. 3 low. Good. Double. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. 3 low. 2. Put the knee in. Good. Move around. Focus when you're tired. 1. Double. 1, 2, 3 low. 3 low. 2. Put the knee in. Good. Tight. Yep. 3 low. Yep. Focus. 2. Jab up 3. Move. Put the 2. Move around. Good. 1. Double. 1, 2, 3 low. 1, 2, 3 low. 3 low. Good. You'll thank me when you win your fight. Yeah. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1 up 3 low. And again. One more time. You might feel like a victim now, but when you win, you feel alright. Yep. Boom. Yep. Oh, move around. 1. Catch, 3 low. 1, 2. Yep. Yeah, time. Good. Let's go. Good. 10, 1, 2, 3 lows. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come on. 1, 20. 2, 3, nah. 3, 4, come on. 5, come on. 6, come on. 7, 8, nah, push, come on. 9, 10. Come on, bro, come on. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Come on, you got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, you got 10 more. What time? Yeah, you didn't show up this morning. You got 10 more. Help. 1, 2, 3, hard. 4, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's it. Last one. Fuck yes. Good man. Good work, bro.
So rolling out a like stiff spot on my back with a ball. It's so painful. It's often a lot better if you get like a massage. Fuck me. Whew. Oh fuck. Feels like it's like This is like the hardest part of the training is like this weird shit like recovery, ice baths, sleeping right, dieting on time. Like the training isn't actually that bad, but it's like this stuff here which I see like a lot of the fighters struggle with is like managing the recovery, getting the massages, doing like these things like. Because today, if I did this before this session, I would have actually had a better session. I just had like this tight like left shoulder blade, and I should have done this before. It just wasn't really in my mind to. I guess this is stuff I should start doing. And I think maybe getting some massages booked, like 1 or 2 massages. James recommended like one of the girls here, and he was like, "Oh yeah, she does like the fascia release." So it's like it kind of like takes away like the stuck muscles and like loosens them up, but it's deeply painful. So there's a girl here who does that kind of massage, so I think I'll message her and get some booked in. But apparently it's like very, very painful. It's like traumatic basically, because you have muscles that are like too stiff, like too kind of like stuck to the fascia or to the bone or some shit like that. And you get someone who like basically squeezes and pulls them apart, but it's like very, very painful. So, because so far, to be honest, like massages haven't like, I wouldn't say have served me that well. Like I get a massage and I don't really feel that difference. And I get like, you know, some pretty brutal ones. There's always like knots in my back that I feel them like kind of like press out. Like a knot is like this like hard mass of like waste of like bullshit like stuck in your body. And you won't know you've got it till you get a masseuse. And then when you feel them go over the same spot loads and loads and loads, that's usually where they've felt like a knot. And if you've never had a massage before, or like not many, you probably won't know. But like most people will have like a place where you just accumulate a lot of tension. So for me, it's like the traps, like the upper back. I always have tons of knots there, and it's like so painful. They'll like scrape it out with metal with their fingers, elbows, like, and it's like this mass just kind of like dissipates after time. But if I'm honest though, I wake up the next day and I'm not really like feeling better. Like I'm pretty sore and yeah, fuck me. Yeah, I just feel like pretty sore the next day. Like, shh. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit. Oh. Holy fuck, that feels like it's like shooting through the entire arm and stuff, bro. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, I should have done this beforehand because it does feel like it's like loosening up that part, which is like, oh shit. James just said, once we finished up, he was like, I recommend you do some stretches. So I'll just do this. It does feel better actually, yeah. Oh. Maybe I should start doing this every day on like the places of my body that I find is pretty shitty. Oh. You know, today I wrote some goals down for work for next year, and it was the first time where I actually felt quite like excited for work and for my business and like the YouTube channel, because before this it's always been about like the main channel, and I just haven't really like I said, I haven't really liked that channel in a long time. I've just like, you know, it was my first main channel, and it's kind of like the first account you make on like a video game. And it's like your main account, which you'll always have like so much memories with. But you kind of like do things wrong, and it takes you ages to level up. And like in the end, you kind of set it up in like the wrong way slightly. And it's still your main account, but you get one point. It's like, it's like you want to just play on a fresh account, you know, like Prestige or Smurf. on like a video game, smurfing is where like you make a new account and then you're able to like level up faster because you're already an experienced player, and often you'll be like competing against guys who are at that lower level so you can like destroy them. And that's how it feels like with starting these new YouTube channels, where like I have that main one, which often you never actually get to the same point as your main channel, like, you know, your main account on a video game. You often never make a new account and then get to the same level. The main account is always the highest. But when you start a new one, it's like, it's refreshing, and it's like, you know, there's like less mistakes you've made on it. It's more of a clean, fresh start. Kind of like moving to a new country, and it's like, you know, it's a fresh start and you can be who you want to be and not hindered by old perspectives. And so I wrote some basic goals down. I think I wrote like 500,000 subs on this channel by the end of next year, 250,000 on my advanced channel. So if you haven't seen, I've got like an advanced channel which is similar to these but without like the vlog aspect, where it's just like 30 to 60 minutes unedited of me just yapping about like a topic, which is like self-improvement related, so for more advanced people with no editing. Kind of like the old Hamza unfiltered ones. And then I think I wanted 250k on that. And then just like I want 1,500 people in Adonis school, which is like double what it is now. Nice one, brother. See you tomorrow, yeah? Nice one, bro. Oh. Yeah, and then Instagram as well. I want to actually grow Instagram this upcoming year. I want to start posting educational reels. I think the reason why I never took Instagram seriously is because I was always posting like thirst traps. Like, you know, like just sexy pictures and clips of me. And then just recently I thought like, oh yeah, I'll start posting like educational reels which have like information on them. So that'll be nice. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, just search up like Hamza, or my Instagram handle is like Cult Leader Hamza. If you search that up, there'll be some reels you might even find valuable. Like they'll just be like reels, but which are like text basically. Like it's a video reel, but it's a basically like a tweet as a picture, if you get what I mean. Just have a look. If you've got Instagram, you might benefit from it. But I started to feel really good about it. I was like, I set these goals, and this is the first time in the last few years where I've not had a goal for my main channel. And I was actually like kind of happy about that. I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, I've got this official fresh start and I don't have like the sunk cost fallacy that I've got to keep growing the same channel, which I haven't really enjoyed making. And I thought to myself, like, what's my money goal? Because, you know, like I say this to you all the time, it's like, I'm not a materialistic person, but like making money is fun if you do it right. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, so like what's the right way for me? What's the variables that makes it right? Because if I could make more money, but in the right way, then I would, right? Because that's awesome. So I was like, what's the variables then? And I said the variable for me was, I want to make it in, first of all, the most important is like the values that I present to the world. I could get subscribers and money if I, for example, teach like degenerate things like how to fuck more girls and everything, but I'm not going to do that. So the first foundation was, okay, it's value based only. Then after that, it was the work that I'm doing. I want the work to not even feel like work. Like this does not feel like work to me. And this makes me feel more rich than when my business was doing double the revenue, but I had to do work that I didn't actually like. Like this is work that genuinely is like fueling my life. I fucking love coming to the gym early, getting a coffee, sitting there and just like yapping to you. That's like literally the highlight of my day. Honestly, it's like so fun, and I can't believe this is like, that's work for me, right? That's how like I feel rich because of that. And so I want more things like this. That's why I made the advanced channel, because that one is basically the same format. I just press record and just yap. No scripting, no editing, just me talking to the boys like a conversation. There's no thought in my mind that I have to like say it in a certain way, or I have to think about, you know, the YouTube bullshit, like the click-through rate, retention, and getting views and everything. Like I give you my word, I've literally not actually been looking at like the views for these channels, even the subscribers. I've set the goal for the subs just so there's somewhere for me to kind of project to, because it's a nice goal. But I'm not actually like obsessive over it. I just like the work task in and of itself. And so this is why I wrote down like the correct way for me to make more money next year is if it's under the lens of like me only doing work that I actually genuinely like and doesn't even feel like work. And then I said, I wrote something that a mentor of mine, like I had a mentor for a short time, Dan Bolton. He's like this like business guy, super cool guy, super nice guy. And he said a phrase to me which really stuck to me. He said, making $1 to $2 million a year profit for 10 years is insane. the conversation we were on was like, do you actually want to scale up your business to the point that you get to 3, 5, 10 million a year? Because if you just ask that, everyone would say, yes, well, of course I want to make more money. But it's what's required of that. If making more money takes you away from your family, makes you less happy, takes you away from, for example, like fitness, would you still want it? Let's say next year I could make $1 million profit and also have the lifestyle of winning, let's say, 3 fights in kickboxing. Or let's say I could make $3 million profit or $2 million extra, but I wouldn't be like an athlete through the year. I'd just be like a guy who goes to the gym 5 times a week, like, you know, like in pretty decent shape. I'd probably choose the first one, which sounds crazy because I'm saying the 3 kickboxing fights, like amateur fights, are worth $2 million. But it's like, it's weird because in the end, when you make a decision like that, when you align it to your values, in the end, you live a better life. It sounds crazy for me to say that, like, oh yeah, like it's worth like, you know, like $2 million for me to like get into this lifestyle of fitness, of being an athlete. But it's just weird. I have a feeling like I'll make more money this way anyway. But it was under the lens then that like, if you can make at least $1 to $2 million a year profit in my business, which I can, whilst only working in the variables that I want, then that is like a legendary life where you're making $1 million profit. Like you're basically buying like $1 million worth of Bitcoin per year. And this is after expenses, taxes, paying employees, everything. And also you get to live like the fucking sick life of, for example, meditating for half an hour a day, having time for that, having time for family. I'd love to meet a fucking woman who I could spend like amazing times with, make memories with, travel with. I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't spoke about how much, but I very much started missing my ex-girlfriend recently, like the one who I was with for a long time and I posted a bunch of videos about. I ended up going onto my photo album and seeing like videos of, like, you know, a while ago, like basically this morning I was recording a video for the advanced channel and the phone ran out of storage, so I had to go onto the videos to delete loads of videos which were like 4K 50 minutes long, so I deleted all those. And I ended up, once I recorded a video, I ended up kind of like scrolling on my photo album, just going up and, you know, like recollecting how the last few years had been. And I got to about 2023 when me and my ex, we went to this cabin in Scotland that I had booked out for us. It was like one of our first trips together. I think like I forgot when that one was actually. I think a couple of months. I think that was in 2022 still, or I forgot when it was. But like, it wasn't like the last one we were in. It was like a little bit before that. It was in like this beautiful Airbnb. Still one of like my favorite Airbnbs I've ever been in my life. And it's like this wholesome video of like me and her, and that she like there's a fireplace, like we've got like a full-on fire there, and she's looking out at the beautiful scenery. It's me recording it and saying like, hey baby, like what's the you know, what's your describe how you're feeling or something. She's like, good. And like, you know, we're just goofing around, and the vibe of it was like something that really warmed my heart, because you could see that there was like a very like it was a very like, it's hard to explain it, like that was a couple, like that was like a relationship. The way that she spoke to me, the way that she said my name in the sentence, and like I made a joke and she's like, oh my god, Hamza, like that. And it's like, I miss having that closeness with someone. And in the last while I've just focused on business. I've had to like, you know, detract relationships. Like one of the reasons why I split up with that girl was to focus more on business. And was it worth it? There's a phrase I keep coming back to. It was a quote from a book, from a Ryan Holiday book. I think it was Ego is the Enemy. I think it was that one, or maybe a different one. But the quote was, if you knew getting the promotion was going to cost you your marriage, would you still do it? Because a lot of guys, all they think is like, they optimize for more and more and more. I want to make more money, get more muscle, whatever. And if I asked you, do you want to make more money? You'd say yes, infinitely. Yeah, of course you would. But then when we add the realistic variables, which is, let's say you're already making good money. Let's use me for example. Do I want to make more money but then be slightly more depressed? No. Do I want to make more money but then be less of an athlete next year? No. And anyone who isn't well versed in this area, basically, no offense, but any poor person will say, well, actually you can have both. Yeah, motherfucker, you don't have one, so shut the fuck up, like, before any of your thoughts come in. Like, you know, because there's always some cute little retards who are like, you can have everything. No, you fucking can't. Mark my fucking words, you can't have it all. You have to sacrifice to gain. In the earlier days, you can build a bit of muscle whilst also getting a few subscribers, whilst also like dating a girl. But when you want to like pass the diminishing results, you have to start taking away. When you get to the point when you're getting diminishing results in bodybuilding, if you want to make more, it's not just about like, oh, make more muscle whilst also getting good grades, whilst also, you know, being a good son and father and husband and whatever, if you get to the point of diminishing returns in your physique and you want to make more muscle, you literally have to think, okay, I guess I'll just have less love with my family now because I need to eat 6 meals a day and I'm going to be bloated and tired and sore. Right? If you want to compete in the sport, it's not this cute thing of like, oh yeah, just compete, bro. You can have it all. It's like, okay, I'm going to have sleepless nights. I'm going to be sore. I'm not going to show up in for my customers as much. Don't believe any of these little fucking poor people who tell you like you can have it all. There's trade-offs to be made, right? At the peasant levels, when you're basically got nothing, yeah, you don't have to trade much off because it's very easy to gain muscle when you've gotten on, right? But when you're at the point when you've done pretty well, like this will be you in a few years, mark my fucking words, young man. This will be you in a few years. That's when you have to start deciding. There's men watching this shaking, like nodding their head right now, thinking like, yeah, he's actually right. There comes a point in your life where you have to think promotion or marriage. Next level, next revenue level, or marriage. And of course, am I saying you can't do both? Is there someone who doesn't have a good relationship and money at the same time? Yes, there is. But then they're missing something else. They're missing sleep. They're missing health. They're missing their other parts of their family. There's always a trade-off. And so in life, you have to choose which trade-off you're willing to make, what you're willing to sacrifice. This is what it takes to get to the echelons, like at the top. This is what it takes to start making $1 million, $5 million, $10 million a year. People don't tell you this because it doesn't sound like wholesome to say. But to get to the next level, once you get to a good level, to get to the next level of your revenue costs you your health, your sleep, your testosterone. It costs you like the love of your girlfriend. And the guy who says like, oh no, but I've got money on my girlfriend. Well, then he looks like shit. And if he's got money and girlfriend and physique, then his health is shit. Then his fucking mother hasn't heard of him for months. There's always something, there's a trade-off. Never believe any of these motherfuckers who act like they've got every area of life. The greatest fucking athletes, most disciplined men of humanity still had to make trade-offs. They couldn't still be like the perfect husband who's with their children all day. They had to be off conquering fucking nations. And I tell this story a lot. I read a biography of Alexander the Great, of his father. When he was born, when Alexander the Great was born, his father was off campaigning in war in a different country. And when he heard the news, he was more happy that his horse had won a competition than he had a son being born. He had to be far away for his mission. He had to trade that off, that he couldn't be the close father that like a lot of people want to be, because he prioritized the sort of diminishing results of his work. So you have to choose what you're gonna sacrifice and what you're gonna keep in your life. And I'm glad. It sounds crazy for me to say this because I'm basically saying like a couple of fights and, you know, the sort of athleticism lifestyle, the athlete lifestyle is worth more than a few $1 million a year. But when I have prioritized the money and I've made more money, like I got up to $250,000 in 1 month and I still didn't really like my life. When I make now, like I make probably a bit under 100K a month, which is honestly like a bit like terrifying for me to say, because 100K a month became kind of like my minimum. Like, you know how for you minimum is like 0 or 1,000 or 3,000. $100,000 a month was like my sort of minimum baseline, and I'm actually below it right now, so it's kind of fucking me up a bit. That's why I started working a little bit harder in the last like week or two. But when I ask myself, like, which one would I rather want? Would I want more money, more subscribers and all of that? Or would I rather want like the athlete lifestyle that I gave up before? I actually want the athlete lifestyle. But along with that, like I was saying, I was like, yeah, I want a relationship, bro. I want like a sweet fucking relationship. I don't like dating. I don't like meeting new people. I don't like that shit. It's like, it's very dopaminergic. It's very like, you know, it's dopamine inducing. It's very exciting. It's novelty. And a guy like me really loves that shit, bro. I'm like ADHD as fuck. I love novelty. I get bored of the same thing, which is weird because I also do the same things like routine wise. But like I prefer novelty in like relationships, novelty in diets, but I like routine in my schedule. But saying that, when I've actually consciously sat around and thought about it, it's like, I want love. I want like that deep connection. I just fear that I'm like not doing it right. I fear getting with a girl and it's the wrong girl. I fear that like I get into a relationship and then want to jump out of it, and like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's why I feel a bit stuck, because I've made lots of mistakes in relationships and it's made me want to almost not even try. Like the same with kind of like setting up my life, like the concept of like buying a house. I've made so many mistakes in my personal life on like where to live in the last year. Like you probably have seen my story where I moved to Dubai, I moved to London, I moved to Thailand, I moved to Scotland. And it was like all just fucked up a little bit. And so now I'm scared to make certain decisions, like booking a place long term here, because I'm like, oh, but I've changed my mind so much in the last year of where I wanted to live. So if I book a place for like 12 months here, or if I buy a place, I don't know if it's going to be the place that I actually will stay for a while. The same with getting, you know, into a relationship. So I feel kind of like a stuck, you know, in a cage of my own like ADHD tendency of changing shit around. So that's what's like kind of limiting me and like holding me back right now. But at the same time, I'm open to it, bro. If I meet like a really sweet girl who I feel like has got like long-term potential, then yeah, I'm open to it. So ladies, hit me up. Goodbye.